Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. First Friday of 2020. 3 days in. I hope 2020 is going good for you. Um, could be better. I'm not going to complain, but weather-wise, so far 2020 sucks. Past 2 days have been rainy, drizzly. Uh, we haven't even got the worst of it yet today. It's headed this way. But going to have some storms and stuff. But it is what it is. Tomorrow will be a better day. Let's see who we got hanging out with us today here. We got Troy Pritchard's in the house. How you doing, Troy? Larry Galt says, morning all, headed east today for a retirement party. Well, hot diggity. Yeah, congratulations, Larry. Javi and Sweat watching this morning. Steve in Toronto. Good morning, all. TGIF. Yep. Paul Stewart's with us this morning. He's got some kind of a CNC thing. I can't see it real good. Is that a Cam Master there, Paul? Looks like it might be from the lettering. Excuse me, Dwight Bennett says, good morning, all. It's 48 degrees and raining in Indy. Yeah, well, I guess that's better than snow. Kevin Hills is back with us this morning. Good morning, Kevin. Ryan Ballard says, morning from raining, cold, bitter Maryland. Yeah. 72 in Central Florida. They just like you sometimes, Javi. Yeah. Always rubbing in that temperature. Joe Downer's in the house this morning. How you doing, Joe? Good to see you. Landis Stutes is with us this morning. Good morning, Landis. Dave Matthews, good morning. 43 in Canisius, New York this morning. Most of the snow is gone. Good. Javi says it should rain later and drop to a bone-chilling parka wearing 55. Yeah, I feel sorry for you. LB Sharp's in the house this morning. How are you, LB? Brian Mooney says, good morning, everyone. Steve Gronsky's in the house, 40 degrees in Mustang, Oklahoma. Dave Clemens is in the house. How you doing, Dave? Brian says, 19 and windy here in snowy Wyoming. That's pretty cold. That is pretty cold. All right, so how is 2020 going for y'all? It's seems like it's just getting off to a slow start. I was so excited for it to get here, but then this 2 days of rain, and it's even supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow. Has kind of put a damper on things because there's a lot of things I want to get out and do, and I can't do now because of the weather. So I have to just work on some stuff inside here. Paul says, yes, a Cam Master X3. You notice you called me out a few days ago. Okay. Rob Schuster's in the house. Good morning, Rob. Yeah, we got, for those of you who watched the CNC thing this Saturday, I haven't even posted anything yet, but this Saturday we'll be announcing the winners of the 4th annual 2019 Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge. Had a lot of interesting entries. I think the bar has been raised a little bit this year than in previous years. And my old buddy Becca Miller is helping me, and I see she sent me an email with her choices. So we'll figure out figure out how we're going to do that. So I'll be posting something about that probably here as soon as I finish this coffee sessions here. So if you're interested in that, check it out. If you haven't seen any of them, feel free. You're already, or most of you are already here at my YouTube channel. You can click and go to the playlist, and you'll see a playlist for the 2019 Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge. That'll be all the entries that we got. So hope you'll check it out. And come watch us tomorrow night. We'll see who wins. Let's see. Joe Downard says, going well. New job is awesome. Loving it. That's great, Joe. That's great. It's always good if you like your job, because then it's not really like a job. It's almost, it's kind of like when you do a hobby. If you turn your hobby into a business, then it quits being less fun. But if you can find a job and you like it, that's really good. Steve says, oh, we got Clyde Labonte in the house. Good morning, Clyde. Steve says, 2020 will be a learning year with the Gatton, starting online class, learning Fusion 360. Yeah. I think I may try to make a genuine effort to try to learn a little Fusion 360. It seems to be the thing that everybody's going to. And even though I've never been a fan of Autodesk products, they've always seemed a little clunky to me. I think I'm going to try to make an effort to see if I can learn a little something about it. Ryan Ballard says 2020 is being somewhat productive so far with some requests of coffee session viewers. I released the first episode of my Solar Diaries yesterday. Yeah, I saw you release that. I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I will check it out. See what you put on there. LB says, time to break out the old TSR-80. Got graphic work to do. Okay. All righty. Eddie Hall is in the house this morning. Good morning to you, Eddie. Grant Davis says, good morning, Mr. Dave. How you doing, Grant? It's been a few days, Grant. Are you over the playoff loss yet, or is it still too soon? Rob says, I love my CNC hobby. I'm afraid if I make it a job and must do it every day, then it will not be fun anymore. Yeah, I will say, Rob, that it making it into a job where you've got deadlines and stuff like that does kind of take away from it a little bit, but still, even then, you've still got one of the coolest jobs there is to run a CNC. So Joe Downer wants to know what Solar Diaries. Ryan, you'll have to fill in Joe here. Dave Matthews says, I am making it a point to not have a job. I tried part-time doing electronics calibration for a couple months, decided to go back to staying unemployed. Yeah. Well, as long as you got some hobbies or something to keep you busy, I mean, you don't want to just sit around and do absolutely nothing, because that's not good for you. You got to keep your mind and your body busy doing something. But yeah, it doesn't have to be a job. Klondike says, good morning. Good morning to you. Solar is his real job, Brian says. Started filming some of the stuff I get into. Yeah, I think that would make an interesting YouTube series there, Ryan. I don't know that anybody else is doing that. I'd watch it. So there's the Rockster back there. I don't know what he's looking around for. Got a big fat Jack laying right here beside me. So Grant Davis says, yes, it still stings a little, but it is what it is. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I mean, at least you guys made the playoffs. You know, all Alabama got to do was beat stupid Michigan in a silly bowl game. You know, they didn't. They didn't even get in the playoffs this year. Joe Danner says, "Go Blue! So glad our quarterback is done." Okay. All right. Well, I tell you, I'm still sleepy this morning. I guess it's the weather, or I should have made my coffee stronger. I'm not sure which. But it's just going to be one of those really crummy days. And the dogs hate days like this because they have to run out, do their business, and run back in. Old Dad dries them off with the towel so they don't get the stinking wet dog smell, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. So, got Mr. Mark Lindsay in the house. He says, morning, Dave C. I guess he's talking to Dave Clemens. Ryan says, great to hear DM. Oh, he's talking about to Dave Matthews, I guess. Yeah, they're talking solar stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, I just don't have a whole lot of stuff to talk about because, like I said, it's been such a crummy weather these past 2 days. I mean, I don't want to get into the politics stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay away from that stuff because that's just not a good topic for a lot of people. I don't really mind talking about them, but other people, they get all upset and stuff, and I just don't want to go there. Janet is in the house. How you doing, Janet? Good morning to you. Hope you got some coffee. Kevin Larison says, Happy New Year, Dave. It's rainy in Cincy, too. Happy New Year, Kevin. I'm enjoying your daily dad jokes. We only got, I think, 363 more to go. So I'm enjoying those. Keep putting them out there. Grant Davis says, did you sell the 24 by 36? No, I have not. I got a lot of people, I think, that's wanting it, but it's, they're wanting me to ship it. And I done told them I'm not. It's already together. It's already running. It's dialed in. And I don't want to take it apart and ship it to them. And then they'll go, well, wait a minute. You said it was running good. And all. Well, it is because, I put it together. But I just wanted somebody that would come and pick it up, throw it in the back of their truck and go. But if I don't get a taker soon, I will just be taking it apart and putting the parts back on the shelf. Maybe I'll build it again another time. But I'm not using it currently. I mean, I could, but I'm not. And I'm going to do something else in that spot, and I need the room. Let's see. Dave, what CNC project trend are you seeing right now? For a while, it was flags. I don't know. It's just the stuff that I see on the Facebook group. I know there are a lot of people that make those flags, and I really don't see the flag trend slowing down any with the way things are going. Yeah, I just think flags are pretty popular anytime, especially now with the current political climate we have. I think the flags are gonna continue to be a hot project. I could be wrong, but I think they will. Um, Steve says, any word on the Eager box, G? No, I still have it. Did you send me something about it? Somebody sent me something the other day. Maybe it was you. I'll look and get back to you, Steve. Mark says, still is flags right. I'm contacted by folks looking for help on flags every day. Yeah, flags are a hot thing, and I think they will be for a while. Rob Schuster says, common projects, pro-America and Christian projects, always very popular. Some people don't like it, but that's just too bad. Yep. That's the way it is. I know another thing that I've seen, Trevor makes a ton of them, and that's those camping, camping things, I guess, that people hang out when they go camping at their campsite. Doug Sisk in the house. How you doing, Doug? Good morning to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, those are always a big seller for Trevor. It seems like somebody else makes those too. I can't remember who it is, but what kind of since Ryan's the one that asked that questions, what kind of projects are you looking to make? I would think the one downside to the flags would be that they're big as far as shipping. Not that it's impossible. I mean, you can get a box to fit anything. But I would think that might be a little bit of a deterrent for some people paying the shipping on something like that. Yeah, Mark says monograms are always popular too. Yeah. There's I really can't think of much that you could make that's not, that people like. Because you do cool stuff with a CNC, and somebody's going to like it, especially if it's something you can personalize. But yeah, Mark says, a couple of years back, there was a fella who put a small CNC in a toy hauler, and he cut camper sign for folks right there in the RV park. Yeah, that would be a good plan. Badges are another thing that's popular. He says, I've made quite a few for the local police department. Whenever someone retires, they come to me for a badge with his number. Yeah, I would think that would be one of those things where if you ever make one, and then everybody sees it when it's presented to that person or whatever, then that gets their wheels turning, and they're going to want something like that too, and it would just kind of snowball after that. So I would think that would be a good thing to get into. Troy says, I would think it all depends on your neck of the woods. Yeah, that's pretty much true with anything. Grant's got a big long post here. Let's see. We about covered the whole page up here. He says, the president of our North American operation was in before Christmas, saw my desk plaques that I had made for our office staff here in Columbus. He told my plant manager that it would be a nice thing for everyone to have one with our company logo on it in North America. I looked it up yesterday, and there are over 400 office personnel in North America. It could be a good deal if I can get it. Yeah, buddy. You get that, you may actually have to take that other machine you got out of the crate. Just saying. Maybe time to bust it out. Latitude and longitude signs, yeah, those are okay, I guess. I would think this day and age, a lot of people wouldn't even know what they are. Ryan says, I'm bouncing around with project ideas at the moment. I enjoy the flags. However, they seem to be oversaturating the market and less dollars to be made. Yeah, that's the bad thing. When you get a hot item, then everybody starts jumping on that bandwagon and drives the price down. Unless you're really established and, in high demand. So Grant says he's cleaning the shop to make room for the 48 by 48. Well, no rush. I mean, it's only been, 3-4 years, something like that. No big hurry. I just hope you don't open it up and it's all a bunch of rust. But good thing it's powder coated. Mark Graves says every year I get lots of wedding gifts to make. Yeah, wedding gifts and baby stuff and pet stuff is always popular because people will spend money on their pets and their babies. Grant says not 3 to 4 years. It's not been that long. I bet it's got to be getting close. When did you buy that thing? I can look it up and give you an exact. I can tell you the day it hit your house. If you give me a minute, I'll do that in a little bit. And let's see. Yeah. Grant was never known for his speedy assembly of the safety orange. Yeah. It's got to be at least 2 years. Let me see if I can find you over here, Grant. Curiosity's getting me now. Let's see if I can find you over here. Oh, let's see. Okay, it's been nearly 2 years since you bought the little one. So let's see here if I can. Okay, it's been almost 3 years. Yeah, it's been almost 3 years. In March, it'll be 3 years. So, but no hurry, no big hurry. Plenty of time. Dave is ratting me out. Yeah. You can't get past me, buddy, because I got records on everything. I save everything. Can't get slip nothing past me. 2 years, I think. Yeah, see, time goes by quicker than you think, big guy. It's been a long time because I remember when I did you remember when I did that live stream, and it was about a 3 or 4 hour live stream, and I had taken a machine that I had, in fact, I used that little 2x, the one little small one, and I took it completely apart, every nut, every bolt, everything, took it all apart, and then did a live stream and built it all. And had it built in, I think, 3 hours or something like that, or assembled. It's not. So, and I know that has been a while ago. So that's what I was basing it on, because I know it had been a while that you'd had it then. So Ryan says, "Old poop Dave was taking Grant." Shit. I'm just kidding with it. He knows I'm just kidding. Like I said, there's no hurry. There's no time limit on those things. I mean, take as long as you want. Clyde says, "Do you still have the sawdust from all your Black Friday sales?" No doubt there's still some out there in the garage somewhere, because yeah, I've had to empty my dust collector thing way more often than I used to lately. So, yeah. Gary says, "Dave, I'm late coming in, but did you feel the earthquake last night?" No, I did not. And according to what I saw, and it was on Facebook, so it must be true. It was on Facebook. But I think they said it was around Stockbridge, which is just right down the road from me. So I must have been snoozing pretty good and didn't hear it. Let's see. Grant says, "All right, everybody write this down." It says, "My New Year's resolution is to have it running by my birthday in May." All right, so everybody note that. We'll have to check and see when his birthday is in May. But on whatever morning that is, that coffee session, we'll be asking you if you got that thing running. So, Hobby says, "Diet seems to be going well. Ran out of belt holes. Another use for a CNC project in the works." Okay. If I can stay home long enough to do it. Well, you've already put the little one together, so you know how it goes. And when you're building when you're putting the big one together, all you got to do is look over at the little one, and you know exactly how it goes. They're all exactly the same. Ryan says Grant's birthday in 2025. Yeah. Well, let's see if you make it. Yeah, if you make it by your birthday in May, you will have had it about 3 years and 2 months. So it's time to knock the dust off. Yeah, that's right, Mark. He did. He just said by his birthday in May. He didn't say what year. So we'll have to stay on him about that. But all right. Well, I've been on here just about 30 minutes. I did set my timer, so my little timer will be going off here shortly. Again, if you're a CNC folks, and I know most of you guys are, because that's what we've been talking about is CNC stuff. I think we run off all the other regular folks. They probably get tired of hearing about CNC. But we will be doing the show for the 2019 Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge. Like I said, we had lots of cool entries this year. Some folks really thinking outside the box. And I love that. I love when they do that. So if you're interested in CNC, come tune in next tomorrow night at 8 p.m. and check it out. We'll see who comes out on top. It should be a fun show. Becca's going to be on there with me, since she was the helping me out with the judging. So Should be a fun show. I'm looking forward to it. All right, that was my little timer. Thank you all for tuning in to the coffee sessions this morning. Yeah, Dave Jones says, I still got a box, Gatton. Yeah, we need to make a special Facebook group just for the people who buy Gatton CNCs and then don't take them out of the box, because that would be quite a few folks. There'd be enough people in that group to start a group, I think. So, anywho, we're going to get out of here. Everybody have an awesome weekend, first weekend of 2020. So behave yourself. Don't get in any kind of trouble. And we will see y'all Monday morning if we don't see you Saturday night. So everybody have a good one. See y'all later. Everybody take care.